Here we go, people. Another quarterfinal battle between Ty1012326 going up against the number one ranked fighter, Aaron21.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Are you listening?
Ricky J. Sparks.
Oh, baby, here we go. Wow, look at their head-on stats. 109 wins or whatever it was, 70 wins on the other end. They fought each other almost 200 times. But here we go, people. Welcome to a PS4 EA Sports UFC 3 battle between the number one ranked fighter on the PS4 leaderboards, Aaron21, or Aaron. I'm going to just call you Aaron. Aaron21 going up against Ty. So here we go. Aaron is using Anderson Silva. For me, I think that his footwork good, Ricky, but seriously, he's got to just make for the fighty. That's it. Let's see what's going to happen. I like how Ty countered with Hall, because you know there's going to be a stand-up war, man. So let's see what happens. Aaron21, the number one ranked fighter, survived that bad blood match. Thank you so much to everybody who's watched that video. Oh, a rock. And Anderson Silva, oh, he's flagging him on. Come on, man, that's it. That's all you got. But Anderson Silva's got great finishing power, man. You guys know that. And Ty is backpedaling, but that's not a bad thing. Nice. Hall can knock you out in no time. Holy smokes. Remember that Ultimate Fighter KO is the deadliest Ultimate Fighter knockout ever. But this is interesting because you know it's going to be a kickboxing battle and Ty striking blood. But he has no stamina. Wow, that's risky. If I'm facing these top tier guys, I always make sure my stamina is up there. Don't want to drain it out because they could hit you with one shot and finish the fight. But it's crazy how these guys that are in this tournament just go for that finish right away. Like they're really blowing out the stamina. It's over. Just like that. You blink an eye. You sip on a drink. You take a deep breath. And the fight is over. And an unbelievable start and performance. But guys, there's some little bit of drama here. So Ty ended up winning the second fight. But the recording didn't get done. So it's 1-1. Ty found a way using Junior to take out the number one fighter, and we are tied 1-1. And respect to Ty, I have to say, for getting the victory against the number one ranked fighter. It's not every day that you can say that you beat the best guy in the game. It's kind of like an Al Bundy moment. When Ty gets older, he could tell his kids, or if he has kids already, he could say, you know what, during the prime time of the UFC 3 days, I beat the number one fighter in the game. So, good on him. So we are tied 1-1. I like a little drama. We are tied 1-1, and this is the sudden death battle. The winner of this moves on to the final four. Remember, we started off with 250 plus fighters in this tournament. And it's interesting, Aaron21 is using blades. And Ty picking a great heavyweight. In my opinion, Junior is the best heavyweight. Oh, he's rocked. But he doesn't have the great, I was just going to say, he doesn't have the greatest ground game. So this may be his Achilles heel. Getting outworked on the mat. But if it's standing, if it's in, if it's a distance kind of striking match, no one better than Junior. And Aaron21, he knows that. I say it every time. These championship caliber fighters know when to change up their game plan. And he's doing that. I don't know what happened in that second fight. I would love to know, maybe if Ty or Aaron21 can let me know, but I think the big man Ty outstruck him on the feet, and now Aaron is changing up his game plan. I'm not saying he's scared of his stand-up game, but he's trying to see if he can find a different avenue to win this battle, this third and deciding fight. And there were rumblings in his last battle that his opponent, I think it was Mr. Badass, he did take a fight from him, but the fight didn't get uploaded. So I just want to tell everybody out there that, when you're in these tournaments, send me all the fights, man. It makes for great content, great viewing pleasure to see a back and forth battle. But right now, Ty is in trouble. The Denying Dingo, Aaron, he is putting on his Denying Dingo hat and really draining him out. And let's see if he... Oh, nice. So he's taking the observe and deny approach. The Denying Dingo is in full effect. It's interesting why he won't throw anything here, but I think he's just trying to drain him out. And look at Ty's stamina. And Ty is in a heap of trouble. Can he hit the reset button? Do you ever do that back in the day? We had a Sega Master System growing up, eh? And when things wouldn't go our way, I have brothers, man, and when things wouldn't go our way, I had one brother that would run and hit the reset button, and that would create so many fights in the basement. The dusty old Canadian basement. But yeah, if we were playing any type of fighting game, he would run and hit the reset button. Or even sports game, we got the Genesis, same thing. So we put electrical tape on the reset button so he wouldn't do it. Not cutting up my brother, but brother battles. But right here, speaking of battle, this is not much of a battle, and I kind of feel for Ty for winning that second fight, the fight that no one will ever see, to now being in a tough spot on the mat and then having his stamina drain out. So, but kind of gained a lot of stamina back. So let's see if he can keep it on the feet and work the magic that he was using in that second fight. Kind of reminds me of back in the early UFC days when they would have the prelims, but it wouldn't be on TV. It would kind of be, they put them on Facebook, but in the early UFC days, you wouldn't see any of the fights unless they were good and the main event would end early. Then they would show it. And then you're like, you know what? It's the fights that you will never, ever see. But the best was when you would watch the pay-per-view and you look at the canvas and it would be bloody. And you're like, what fight was the bloodbath? I hope they show it at the end. Sometimes they would, sometimes they won't. And that's what it is. It's like a throwback of the early UFC days where we couldn't see that second fight. But let's just stop talking about it. Let's get here to this fight right now and see what's going to happen. And right here, oh, nice. I think, he's taunting him, but Aaron is being patient. And I think I like his strategy of allowing Ty to kind of just blow out his stamina, let him throw his thing, because Ty wants to go for the finish while his stamina is decent. And Aaron is just moving back and letting him do his thing. Oh, he goes for that takedown and gets it. And this is where the will of anybody facing a Denying Dingo just gets sucked right out of you. You guys know how it is. Or they just are able to deny. But look at that. Ty showing Ty showing the championship caliber that he is. Gets the reversal, but then he gets reversed right back. See what he did there? I'm doing that right now. You throw one strike, and then I'm guessing left or right. And doing that while you're in mount, you have 50-50 chance to deny your opponent's transition. Oh boy. This fight is nearing the end. Oh man. And the winner of this, I could be wrong, I have to look at the bracket, but faces Bleed, the winner of Bleed and Scarecrow, I believe. And the thing is with Bleed, I love Bleed's game. He's been sitting on the shelf for a couple of weeks, waiting for his opponents to get their fights in. So I'm hoping that Bleed has been training. And Scarecrow too, because the winner of that faces the winner of this. And at this point, it looks like it's going to be Aaron 21, but who knows? If you saw my last video, anything is possible. Yeah, Kevin Garnett, man. Do you remember that? Let me know if you remember that famous line. But look at this. Ty's stamina is down. And I wonder, I'm not quite sure if there's like a recovery perk in this game in between rounds, but I wonder how much he's going to recover. Not much. A couple uppercuts. He's already in zombie mode. Lumbering around like Ben Saunders. Oh, and he's hurt. He's hurt. Wow. But Aaron still sticking to his game plan, draining him out on the mat. And in my opinion, it's just a matter of time where Ty's just going to be KO'd, man. Oh, boy. Oh. It's amazing how when they go for that takedown, even in real life, it looks like they just place their opponent down. Gotta throw him down. Hammer him. Like Dan Severn, Mad Dog Macias. What was that, UFC 4 or UFC 5? The birth of wrestling inside the UFC. If you can get that fight, you gotta see it, man. Dan Severn winning by multiple suplexes and putting the Muay Thai striker in La La Land. And his opponent, Dan Severn, Mad Dog Macias, was shaking the cobwebs like it was a cartoon. But this is an unbelievable wrestling performance. You know, a lot of guys get a lot of praise in this tournament, but the guy that gets the most heat is Aaron21, man. A lot of people have a lot of hate on him. But, you know, I always say when people hate on you in games, it's because you're good. And don't deny it, man. You guys don't like him because he's a good player. And he's putting on a fantastic wrestling showcase here. And even though he had him rocked there, he's still going for those takedowns. He's very confident with his wrestling. And Junior Dos Santos, that build is not meant for wrestling. So Ty is in some trouble. But he's doing a good job surviving. Doing a great job surviving. And, you know, in this position, I feel like I'm getting a lot of finishes in this position. Wow. How did he do that? Let me know in the comments area how he... GSP did that to Nick Diaz, where every time he rolled, he kind of rolled with him or hopped on the other side. That was cool. Oh, and he's getting up. Let's see if he goes for the finish. Look at that stamina disadvantage. Respect by Ty. And Ty's an amazing beast, man. He is in the ESFL. And he's... I believe he's in the top 10 on the PS4 network. He was in the top 10. I remember seeing him. So this guy is a beast. But look at how he's able to survive, man. Take notes. Uh-oh, he's taking... Speaking of taking, he's taking his arm. I don't think he'll have enough time. But the cautious approach by Aaron is showing his respect for Ty, his respect for his ability, even though he has low stamina, that he could still hurt you. So here we go. I believe this fight will end in this round. I can't see it going all 5 rounds, but who knows? He's respecting him. You get respect from the #1 player, you know you're good. And it's not over, man. I'm talking like this fight's over. Anything's possible when it's up top like this. And if he can get Aaron to taunt, I find that sometimes the taunts stick. And you can get KO'd. Oh boy. Down he goes. I think Aaron's left analog stick is stuck because he's not moving from that cage. I would go for the, single leg and then go for the belly-to-belly suplex, try to get him in crucifix. But I don't know if Dos Santos has crucifix. Oh, but he's doing a little dance. Oh, nice little rip to the body. Just got to be careful with that. But I think at this point, Ty's just having fun. Could we see... Oh, I was just going to say, could we see a huge upset? And it's over. And Aaron21 has punched his ticket in a grueling battle with Ty. Respect to Ty for getting this far. Man, to get to the final, Final 8 with a 250 plus bracket tournament is something to, respect. So, and you took a fight too. You took one fight. You got the champ or the number one contender to the third fight, and you did well, man. But anyway, people, let me know your thoughts on this fight. Have a great day. This is Ricky J, baby, from Ricky J Sports. And as always, man, you are awesome.